welcome to the socials of 94.3 Radio 1. I'm super elated to be having one of my favorite working musicians right now. We've got Mr. Prabhdeep, fresh off the release of his latest EP, which is called King Returns, which is a sequel to his EP King. In fact, I was just watching the MV to Etherak, and it's
Yes,
looking
sir.
fab. The visuals are completely international, but local things are being said. I would just want to ask you, because we're talking about King Returns, what's the response been like, and what's your favorite compliment that you've received pertaining to King Returns?
I think people get to know about like I'm like rappers को बहुत ऐसे especially in the mainstream media they hold us in the box that rap is just words on the beat. Like the biggest compliment I got was my melodies are infectious, you know. तो हम भी धुन लिखते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. तो वो बहुत सही लगा मेरे को. Now people are catching up with this art form as well, you know. So that was great.
Wow, I'm so happy, and I'm so glad you said that, because rap at the end of the day is rhythm and poetry, and the fact that people are recognizing all the lyricism that is being put into it. Of course, the definition of rap and hip hop music was a little different 10 years back, but
Yeah.
now people have woken up to the fact that everything that is being said lyrically has a deeper meaning to it. I would like to ask you, now that we're talking about your body of work, what's been your favorite piece of work, Prabhdeep?
I think everything I've put out till now is equally precious to me, because all of these projects are my babies, and you can't love one child more than the other. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
like I love all the projects equally. हर project के अंदर एक बहुत अलग state of mind था बनाते हुए. And these songs I'm making, these albums and EPs I'm dropping, it's a documentation of where I'm at in that moment of time. So long after I'm gone, this is a document for my kids and my grandkids and the fans to like next generation to see how I lived my life and maybe learn a thing or two from it. So I think I can't pick one child out of all of these, you know.
Fair enough. And actually,
Yeah.
while researching for this interview, I came across your podcast with Vinamra, and
Yeah.
a statement that really resonated with me is that when you said that music is a tool for you, and I would just want to ask you, because you also mentioned the fact that this is like a documentation. This is basically you journaling the happenings of your life, and all of them hold equal weightage to you. So you really can't choose between. Everything has its own significance. How would you want to use this tool of music moving forward for the betterment of you, for the betterment of the people around you moving forward?
Sometimes I'm in a zone to make money, where I want my family to be comfortable. I want me to be comfortable and like live a certain kind of lifestyle that me and my loved ones deserve, you know. Sometimes I'm in that zone where I'm thinking about betterment of my family and myself. But some projects, like I keep the balance.
Right.
I'm just a medium to tell them you're not alone in this.
True.
No matter, even Shah Rukh Khan feels like, I'm sure he feels grief.
Right.
He felt grief at some point in his life. So at the end, we all are human beings. That's the base level we connect on, you know, and that's how I use my tool to its fullest, basically.
Wow, that's very interesting, because it comes back to their famous saying that you do one for them and one for yourself, or one for the soul, one for the kitchen. And what is it that you're going to do differently, and how is it like reminiscing over the the times that you spent with your bandmates back in the day, and now at this stature performing at one of the most prestigious platforms that we have worldwide in terms of music, Lollapalooza. What is it like for you?
Man, so this is a new band I found. Like some of the members from this band worked on King Returns. The EP just came out. And I had this discussion with the management that now we should up our game, you know. I used to play in a band before I started making beats. Like I was always keen on like putting musicians on my songs.
Right.
And me going back to that same thing, sharing, like having their experience added on to what I wrote or what I conveyed was extra special. And I'm actually going for a rehearsal after this.
Oh, wow.
I still don't know what these guys did with my old songs as well, but I'm really curious to know, because all of the musicians that are playing with me on this one are really experienced professionals, and I'm a professional myself, in this. Like, this is not a hobby anymore. So you can expect greatness. Yeah, you can expect greatness.
That's one word which is going to be a takeaway. I think that's already resonated in your work for many, and I think people will get a live glimpse of that, or even more. But could you give us a sneak peek into your set list? Is there something that particularly people could expect, the crowds of Mumbai could expect in Lollapalooza?
Man, I'm gonna perform everything I've put out till now. Like, there will be songs from every project I've did that are released till now. So, har project se ek do gaane hai. This is a Prabhdeep show.
Okay.
Basically.
Right.
Like, you'll see Prabhdeep like in and out. Like, you'll see the whole journey where I started from the idea of songs that was there like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, what it is now.
Right.
King Returns, like, so you'll see the whole spectrum of Prabhdeep across different genres with a live band. So it's gonna be amazing. You'll see Tabia, you'll see King, you'll see King Returns, you'll see Brahm Deluxe, all of it.
Wow, you just mentioned Tabia. Can I just say that the artwork of Tabia is probably the best artwork I've seen in this country? Can I just say that you standing at the chessboard, that was so cool. Wow, you're pulling it out for us.
Yeah.
It's the most brilliantly, unabashedly cool thing I've seen. And I just want to tell you that I think the whole point of this interview was just for me to tell you this, that I think it's just not about the songs, it's about
cheers, man.
It's about everything that comes with it. And there's so much of thought that goes into things apart from the song, like we were talking about your music video.
Man, making songs is the fun part.
Right.
Everything else, like, that's where the hard work comes in, like, I love being in the studio making songs. That's the beautiful part about it. Then the music videos comes along. Then the vision where I gather people, like-minded people together and work on something, give them creative freedom. And sometimes it don't align, sometimes it aligns perfectly. So you never know.
Of course, and you spoke about the fact that you've working with people, and you had this great EP that you released with Raftaar. I of course heard the story of it. And you said that how Raftaar came to Goa, and then you guys met in Mumbai finally, and then you made this. That's one aspect of you guys collabing. But of course, there's also if you were given an opportunity to collaborate with someone from the illustrious lineup of Lolla, who would you choose? Who would be your pick? It could be one, it could be two, it could be more. Who would be your pick from the lineup of Lolla if you were given an option to collaborate with?
Fatoumata, man. Fatoumata, yeah. She's amazing. Or Kenny Beats, JPEG Mafia for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I would love to hear that actually.
Yeah, man.
This is peaked. But,
let's make it happen. Kenny Beats X Prabhdeep X JPEG X Fatoumata. That would be wild. Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's run a campaign on Twitter to make this on X, as we like to call it now. If I were to ask you, what I really found interesting is also that you stayed at multiple places. Of course, you're performing in Mumbai now. I'm sure you have an ongoing relationship with your audience in terms of your shows, in terms of your music, everything. What is it that you particularly would like to say to Mumbai crowds, and what is because you've played to one of the toughest crowds, which is Delhi crowds. You've entertained them, and if you pass that litmus test, I think you've already surpassed greatness in your own mind. So
I completely agree with you, man. Delhi crowd was the hardest. Like, I remember I just had the mic and like these two knobs, which is highs and lows, no sound check, nothing. And DJ will drop a beat like I was just an MC. And catering to that crowd, getting their attention was the hardest thing to do. And I did that for like initial years of my career, 4 to 5 years of my career.
Right.
You know, like just practicing, like getting in the rhythm of how to capture the audience
Right.
who don't know you. And that's what's gonna happen at Lolla as well. Not everyone will know me. You know, there will be a lot of people coming for Sting, coming for other artists, and my I'm really excited to be in that same zone where I started. You know, where not everyone know me here, and it's my duty to, like, I make sure that they know my name by the end of my set. Make sure they are on their phones checking me out, like, who's this guy?
Right.
And that's what I'm gonna do to Bombay, man. And I love Bombay. I love the fucking energy. I always whenever I performed in Bombay, man, like, it's wild.
Right.
It's wild. Like, Bombay give me so much love, and the city also has a different energy altogether. So I'm really excited, man. I make
Right.
sure people know it.
For sure. You know, I would good that you spoke about, you know, the energies of cities, because you, someone who stayed in Delhi, then I also, through Vinamra's podcast, I got to know that you stayed in Goa as well. You've had your barefoot adventures over there. We were talking
Yeah.
about, you know, owning all these expensive sneakers, but then going barefoot on the beaches, and I think that's it's so symbolic, and I think that's such a cool thing to do, to set off that, because I think with stardom and with fame, many more things come, which become a part of your daily life. You exercise yourself, there's a certain way of living. But how did that sort of ground you and replenish you as an artist, staying in Goa?
Man, there were phases where I didn't wear a t-shirt for, I think, for 3 months.
What are you saying?
I was like, I was in my shorts like for 3 months. Like,
Right.
no, I was living not on the beach, but like 2 minutes away from the beach. I have breeze coming in the house. Like, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about my accomplishments, or that was grounding. Like, that humbled me a lot.
Right.
Then I went back to Delhi and like realized, oh shit, like, I'm Prabhdeep. You know, I almost like forgot my identity, almost forgot the years of hard work.
Yeah.
Which was a nice time where I'm like I found myself. I gained another perspective about life. Then I came back to it. Now what I do is I still love material things. Like, I'm a materialistic person. I like to have nice things around. I like to wear nice clothes. Now I have limited stuff. Like, if I haven't used anything for a year, like, I just give it away.
Right.
Or sell it or donate it, you know. And keep only nice things. Like, keep only things that I really love or resonate with me. You know,
Right.
that seems nice to me. So now is that phase of my life where earlier it was just get rid of everything. Now it's let me have, like, that will bring my character more.
Correct.
What I like.
True.
What kind of books and magazines I have, what kind of art I have in the house, you know.
Right.
So it's a different phase. I'm ready for the next. Let's see where it goes.
Next adventure.
No, the phase. I think I'm gonna be in Goa. I'm gonna be settling here.
Wow.
For a while. Yeah.
You're in Goa at the moment as we speak?
Yes. This is my studio.
Wow.
Small room, yeah.
Great. I am sure that Delhi summers actually made you like go shirtless for 3 months because there's no. I think that's definitely.
You can't go out of the house shirtless, because then people in Delhi will be like, "What are you, homeless? Like, you are a rapper? Come on,
Right.
Wear a shirt or something."
Really freaked out.
Man, Delhi, I like this. That's my home ground. Like, I'm never gonna turn my back on Delhi. Even if I live wherever I live, like, I'll have a house in Delhi to go back to. Still, like, when I go back to Delhi, I have so many people like I stay with and to meet the homies I grew up with and everything. You know, it's always a vibe, and I love Delhi. I love where I come from. You know, I'm not neglecting. Minus the pollution and everything, it's a great city.
Right. Absolutely. You're looking at it holistically. You're just being really honest about it.
Man, it makes you sharp. Delhi makes you sharp. When I came to Bombay for the first time, my first interaction in Bombay, how sweet people were, confused the fuck out of me. I had no idea how. I was really young.
Yeah.
I had a rucksack on my backpack, and I was performing, and I came back and I see how fast the city is. They are sweet, still nobody cares. And Delhi is the opposite. Everybody cares, everybody will tell you which way to go, but you never know who's gonna jump you.
True. But Prabhdeep, we're having so much fun talking to you about this. We could
Cheers, man.
On. I would actually want to conclude this interview with my last question. It's a little bit of a longer question, but you've had this phenomenal journey with an ever-growing fan base, including the likes of some people called Anushka Sharma and Virat Kohli as well, and who vibe into your music. And of course, if I would to ask you, if there's two questions that I want to ask you, is there something, what's in store for Prabhdeep moving forward, and do you have any special message that you like to give to the people coming to watch you at Lollapalooza 2024 in Mumbai?
Man, my message to the people is don't take any advices from anyone, including this one, including from me. Follow your own path, do whatever you want to do, and stay true to it. Even if your mom and dad tell you this is not you're not good enough, or this don't lead anywhere, but you believe in it, go for it, because everyone is telling you, giving you advices from their perspective. Only you know your life. That's the only advice I can give. Lollapalooza, get ready, man, get ready. It's gonna be one hell of a trip.
Right.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be one hell of a trip. I'm excited after so long for a show. Because it's a band, and I'm hoping I do not fuck this up. I hope I don't make many mistakes, because it's all live. There is no DJs, nothing. Everyone is playing live. So you're gonna hear a lot of music. You're gonna hear a lot of songs that you won't expect. That this will sound this is sounding amazing in this acoustic version or the live version, especially the trap hard ones.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Wow. Yeah. With the conviction that which you are excited about Lollapalooza, I think people should seriously pull their socks up and come to Lollapalooza 2024, which is happening at the Mahalakshmi Race Course, Mumbai. Event produced and promoted by Book My Show Live, media partner Radio 1. Thank you so much, Prabhdeep. It's been an absolute pleasure. I wish you the absolute best and hope to catch you live like many more at Lollapalooza. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
All right. One world, your station.